Welcome to the Tech Simplified. In the Tech Simplified, so we will also discuss about this topic: troubleshooting software installation issues on Windows. Report your computer. This is a common troubleshooting steps, but it's important for a reason. The reason that software won't install on your computer could be due to a temporary glitch. Before you jump into a more focused fix, you should report to get back to the clean state. Check app installer setting in Windows. Windows 10 and Windows 11 allow you to install traditional desktop apps as well as apps from the Microsoft Store. Certain settings will restrict you to only installing store apps, so you should check those first. To do this, head to Setting Apps Factors. At the top you will see a choice where to get apps section. If the drop down is set to the Microsoft Store only recommended, then you won't be able to install apps from anywhere else. This prevents you from installing traditional Windows desktop software. Change this to anywhere, but let me know if there's a comparable app in the Microsoft Store. If you want, and Windows won't block you from installing software anymore. On modern versions of Windows 10 and Windows 11, you won't see those three options. Instead, you will see a single developer mode slider on Windows 11. This is under Setting Privacy Security Developer Mode. You don't need to enable this to install regular apps, so you can leave it disabled. It doesn't hurt to enable it while you're troubleshooting, but you can turn it back off once everything is working. If you're trying to install an app that requires you to toggle this setting, make sure you trust it. Installing random apps from unknown source could be dangerous. Finally, if you're in Windows 10 mode or Windows 11 modes, you can only install apps from the Microsoft Store. Thankfully, it's easy to switch out of S mode at no charge. To do this, open the Microsoft Store app, search for switch out of S mode, and produce through the download like you would with other apps. Or run the installer as an administrator. Thanks to user account control UAC in Windows, and your account only uses admin's privilege when necessary, since most software requires admin's right to install. You will usually see UAC prompt when you try to install a new app. If you're only installing an app for your current account, it might not need administrator permissions, but installing software that applies to all users requires admin's approval. Make sure you don't have a UAC turn off or prompts To give admins permissions might fail to appear